new to here, welcome to my channel. In the last couple of years, since I became a mother, I've really used this website to get books for my little one because we try to have story time every evening. And yeah, there are a few favorites that we have. We have many books from the book Depository, but I'll just quickly show you one of my son's latest favorites. It's this one. He doesn't really use it particularly. We don't really use it particularly to learn the specific words, but because of the pictures, he'll find an object or an item in one of the photos that he likes, and he keeps going back to that page, which is basically true for all the other books. He's not yet 2, so he's not reading per se, so it's more of the pictures and us as his parents having to try and bring the characters and the story to life for him. Another favorite is of his, this one he's had for a while. You can see the wear and tear on the book. It's a great little book. He can hold it and turn the pages on his own. Another favorite of his is this one. You can see it's come apart because really for the longest time this is one book he always wanted to read. Next up, this is a new favorite of his. We like to read this one. Another favorite is this one because it's got little pictures and words, and we are raising our child well, sort of bilingual at home. He's learning to speak Spanish as well as English, so this is very useful because he will read this depending on who he's reading it, whether it's me or his dad. He will read it in either English or Spanish, and he's very curious. He can say some of the objects in Spanish and in English, in both languages, which is really cool. And then next, another favorite is that one. So we're using it basically. That one, he will identify different people. For example, there's a grandmother and a grandfather. He will say that either in Basque or Spanish or English, and it's very curious. I love reading this with him. Another favorite. This works very well because sometimes we play the nursery rhyme head, shoulders, knees, and toes, and it works very well to have picture illustration. This sort of like sped up his ability to identify head, shoulders, knees, and toes. If you ask him where's your head, he can say where it is, and I think it's a combination of mixing this book and the nursery rhyme. And then Farm Fun is another favorite. This book is great because it's got like a little pop-up sections. Some don't work so well, and some have fallen out because we have really abused of this book, but we still love it. It's still a favorite. I love the service that Book Depository offers. Their customer service is also great. This is not a sponsored post. I've shown you some books that we love, that are favorites. We are working towards trying to get our son to be bilingual, well, trilingual, because the Basque country has Basque, English, as well as Spanish that's used in schools. We're trying to raise our son at home so he can be able to use both English and Spanish, and the storybooks, they're very helpful. So yeah, that's it for me. Until the next one, bye.